Hello everyone and welcome back to History Buff 41. In this episode we are going to take a look at a jump case for the M1A1 Carbine. World War II was the first time that paratroopers were used in warfare. Germany used them to great effect in 1939 and 1940 as part of their Blitzkrieg efforts. However, one weakness arose at the way the Germans dropped their paratroopers in. During the invasion of Crete, I believe it was, German paratroopers dropped on the British-held island, and when the Germans dropped, their rifles and their machine guns and other heavy weapons were all in equipment bundles, and they had to go hunt for them. After they landed, the only firearms that they had on their person were their sidearms, and the British were able to use this to their advantage, and the Germans suffered heavy losses during the invasion of that island, in which they were ultimately successful. So the United States saw this, and they looked at ways to make sure that their troops could carry their firearms with them. And one of the pieces of equipment that came out of that effort was this case for the M1A1 Carbine. Now the M1A1 Carbine was similar to the M1 Carbine. Same caliber, same operation, all of that. The only difference is it had a wire stock on it, which folded around, and it was issued to paratroopers. So it would be a more compact firearm. And unfortunately, I do not have one of those to show for display with this. But this case was developed to slide the M1A1 Carbine into with the stock folded. So essentially what we have here is a heavy kind of canvas case. I don't know if you can see it because it is fairly lightly stamped, but here on this flap we have where it says stamped in here US, and then down here we see a strap that would be wrapped around a person's leg, and then there was this little doodad here that you could run it to tighten it along. But a lot of times this was left undone because it was found in practice jumps that when troopers landed with this attached to their leg, a lot of times they broke their leg because it was too stiff and there was too much tension there. And what they would do is, if we flip it over here to the back, you can see a couple of loops where you could run, say, your 36 pistol belt through or some other strap and attach it to your equipment, attach it to your gear, and then it was kind of carried on your hip, kind of like a holster would be. And then if we take a look here inside, we can see that it's padded. You can see, if we look closely, you can see the date, which is 1943. And this is kind of faded. Yeah, I can't make out who the manufacturer is. Somebody Products Incorporated. But these were widely used in World War II. You can see a lot of wartime pictures of these actually in use. You can see this has had some use too, some light use or some wear here, some grease spots there and there where something grease from the rifle has worn off. But this was used by paratroopers in World War II to make sure that they had their M1 carbines with them. Sorry, M1A1 carbines with them when they landed, and they could go into action as soon as they hit the ground. So with that, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to know every time we have a video drop, be sure to ring the notification bell. That's it for now. Thanks for watching.